Hi families, this is just a recap for week 3 memory work of what we did in class. Just remember that if there's anything that that your students didn't enjoy doing or it's not helpful for them to do, they do not have to do it. These are just some ideas to use at home, but if they don't like doing motions or they don't like singing, that is totally fine. Do whatever works for you. But here is what we did in class. We're going to start with timeline. So timeline started with Hinduism in India, which we pointed to here for like a bindi dot. Hinduism in India, this is sort of like a lamp with spirits coming out. And the next one was Phoenicians and the alphabet. And we made a boat and sort of made our ship float out and see. Phoenicians and the alphabet, we just did an A. You could do A, B, C for alphabet, but we just did A in class. Felt like A, B, C was too much for the little ones. Next is Olmecs of Mesoamerica. We made a big O and we just circled around our head like this big guy in the picture. Olmecs of Mesoamerica. The next one was Israelite, Exodus, and Desert Wandering. Made an I for Israelite, and then we did an Exodus and just wandering through the desert with our fingers. Then we had Israelite again with an I, Israelite, Conquest, and Judges. This was kind of like a scale of weights. Next one was Greek Dark Ages, which we just covered our eyes for Greek Dark Ages. And then we had Israel's United Kingdom. And we just kind of take our time on that one because it's Israel's United Kingdom. Those are the motions for timeline. For Latin, there is a CC song that CC provides for Latin all of the weeks besides the Latin noun cases this year. So if you're not utilizing the songs, I think they're extremely helpful. This visual, I believe, is also helpful for just pronunciation. So for our first declension noun endings, you want to point for it? They start with a, I, ah. How does the tune go? Remind me. Yeah. So let's just sing the tune, but you see the visuals to help you how you would pronounce these. So it starts with I am I am I am a singular first declension. I arum is as is. I arum is as is. I arum is as is. Plural first declension. So I'll try to find this little visual too to include the PDF for this, if that helps to keep up somewhere around your house as you're learning these. We will get to come back to this many weeks. So Latin repeats itself many times this year. History we have next. So we have tell me about the Greek gods and Roman gods. And just so that you have in mind, it's tell me about Greek gods, Roman gods. This song is so fast and it's Greek gods, Roman gods. But just so that you know, it'll say Zeus, Jupiter, but it's naming the Greek god and then the Roman god. So this visual may be helpful too. But for Zeus and Jupiter, we just put a crown on our head. Do you want to hold this? Okay. So for Zeus, Jupiter, we just put a crown on our head. And then for Hera, Juno, we curtsied. Curtsy, this is our queen. Hera, Juno, and then we had Ares, Mars. These were like our warriors, so we did sort of some punching fists. And then Aphrodite's Venus, we made a heart because they were the goddesses of love. And then we have Hermes, Mercury, which were the messengers. So we sort of flew around. They had like little wings to fly around. And then Athena, Minerva were, let's think about wisdom. That's how they were. So we sort of thought they were wise, like an owl. Athena, Minerva. And then Poseidon, Neptune, we jumped like we were going into the ocean because
Neptune.
yes, these were gods of like the sea or the ocean. And so we just did this fun little number too. And yeah, those are just the little motions that we did. This song is very fast, so maybe practice it at home or slowly at home first and then try to attach the actual CC song to it because it is very fast, which you saw yesterday. Okay, for our Hebrew Empire, we learned, do you know where they all are? Before you point. So remember, this is in the zoomed in portion of your map. If you're looking at it.
The small map. Or the big map.
Yeah. So we learned about the Hebrew Empire, and I cannot remember the name of this tune, but I know how it goes. Something from Aladdin. So we start with Phoenicia. Can you point to Phoenicia?
Is this one Phoenicia?
Yeah, so it starts with Phoenicia, Judah, Israel, Sea of Galilee. The Jordan River flows down south to the Dead Sea. And all of your kids wanted to know more about the Dead Sea, so hopefully you get to learn about that. And then we have had more prepositions this week, starting with along. So for along, we just pointed down, we did along. Then we brought our fingers back up for amid. And then a small circle for among. And then a larger circle for around. And then we did at. Clapped our hands together. And then atop.
Atop.
So together it was along, amid, among, around, at, atop. Those are our prepositions. And I'll try to find a video of the whole preposition song, teaching it. It was fun too. And the preposition song, also there is a video, not a video, a song that CC provides. It's the bye-bye at choo-choo-choo, bye-bye at choo-choo-choo. And it's quite catchy and fun, and the kids seem to love it. For math, we just moved around. So we used the normal tunes that CC provides for math, and we did some, rolled the dice to do some exercises with it. And then the last one is science. What are some parts of an animal cell? And we used a song from The Lion King because lions are our favorite animal. So the question is, what are some parts of an animal cell? Some parts of an animal cell starts with nucleus, cytoplasm, vacuole, mitochondria, cell membrane, Golgi body, some parts of an animal cell. And the favorite part? Ooh, some parts of we'll try that again. Yeah. And then it's ooh, some parts of an animal cell. Do that twice too. Yeah. So those are, I believe, all that we did for memory work in class. So use what you'd like, and we hope this helps.